All right, so I think we should, since Modern Family is on ABC, we can go right into another ABC comedy. Happy Endings airs right after Modern Family, and that one, A- from me.
B+ for me.
I love it so much. They got a lot of comparisons to Friends in the beginning.
Yeah.
And, that can be a detriment to a show.
Yes.
It's different. But I will say that I like it more than Friends. And I am not ashamed to say that. I feel like it's, for where I am
fighting
at.
words, guys.
I know. It's a scary thing to say to Marissa, but I really truly do, because I feel like for where I'm at, Friends was perfect for where I was in my life when Friends aired.
Fair.
But I was also a kid when Friends aired. And so it's a little weird. If I was this age when Friends had aired, I don't think I would have taken to it the way that I've taken to Happy Endings now, because these characters feel more real. And part of it is because it's not a traditional sitcom.
Right.
Part of it is because they have sense of humors like a lot of my actual friends, and they make references that a lot of my friends would make, and they kind of riff each other and whatever.
I don't know any of these people you're talking about.
No, not at all.
No.
And part of it is just, like, honestly, Max, I think, is just such a unique character for any show, that he really, above and beyond, wins that week to week for me. He's never had a bad storyline, I don't think. And I think that, I actively look forward to seeing what he's going to do every week and what they're going to give him to do. And then there's just the Jane and the Brad relationship I love so much, and I think they've taken it in such a fun, refreshing place. And I love how dumb Alex has become. Like, honestly, she's the Joey of the group, and I love it. Because, like, it's, again, like Ty Burrell, it's so pure.
Yeah.
And, like, she's so well-meaning, and she just says things, and you're like, oh, sweetie. But everybody has that one friend where they say something, and you're just like, did that just come out of your mouth? But you love them, and you forgive them, and they make you laugh. Or at least I do. I don't, fine, she's laughing at me, so maybe I'm the one friend in our group. I don't know. But I truly, truly, like, laugh seriously hard every week. And I do watch it live, and then I will say that every morning, the next morning, Thursday morning, I wake up, and the first thing I do is put on the replay on demand.
Devotion, guys.
Because I just loved it, and I just want to see it again. And there are very few shows that I do that with. There are 2 others, but we are not discussing them. So I felt like I had to bring it up for Happy Endings.
That's interesting. I mean, I had a rougher time with Happy Endings season 1. It wasn't that I disliked it. It just didn't. I think part of the reason is networks. Stop airing your shows out of order.
Yeah, that was bad.
For the love of all that is
as much as they did that, and it, like, kind of messed with the continuity, the shows were still, I felt they still held up. They were still funny.
Yes, but for me, if I'm noticing things, I mean, it wasn't, like, subtle things.
I know.
And I know, obviously, you know, but for me, it's like, when I'm watching that stuff, if it's so obvious, if it gets distracting, and then I get annoyed, and I know it's not their fault, so watching it all in order on the DVD helped. It's much more, solid,
Makes sense.
And it's much more linear, and yay. But this season has actually been one of the bigger surprises for me in terms of comedy, because given how I felt about the first season, I was only kind of continuing to watch it because I felt like so many people I love this show, and maybe I needed to give it another chance to kind of win, and not that I matter that much, but for it to catch hold, for me to appreciate it. And it has. I mean, there have been a couple of episodes that maybe I have laughed out loud at that I've kind of wanted more from, but at the same time, the ones that are funny are laugh out loud funny. It's nice to see, I don't live in Chicago.
Right.
I'm not that age, but at the same time, it's fun. I can relate to these people, even though it's not okay. They live down the people.
No,
right.
But I feel like you can pick them out of Chicago and plunk them anywhere, and they hold up, because when they're together, that's what's funny.
Yeah.
It's the relationships.
Yes, and for the most part, I can say, okay, you remind me of this friend. Right. You remind me of that friend, and good God, that friend would totally do that. There are definitely those moments, and relatability is always fun. So I'm enjoying it and looking forward.
Cool.